Hey, what's going on guys, Saptesh here, back with another video. Now Flipkart's Big Billion Days and Amazon Great Indian Sales are just around the corner. And so I thought, let me just make a buying guide for you guys so that you are not ripped off. I don't want my viewers to waste their money on laptops that are not worth it. So this video, I'll give you a rough estimate to target this price bracket for a certain segment of hardware. Don't overpay for this hardware. That's what I wanted to do in this video. Of course, I'll have best deal alert videos when actually the sale starts. I'll also have live streams and everything, so stay tuned. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn notifications. Also consider joining our Telegram community, link is down in the description. Discuss tech with others, get reviews from other people who own these laptops, and also get alerted on the best tech deals the earliest. But that's it guys, let's get right into it. So starting with the first category, that is the sub 50k range. Like, buy these laptops at around the 50,000 rupees price range with all your discounts and everything. Try to be in the 51,000 rupees range, alright? In this segment, you will get low powered RTX 3050 laptops, which is this MSI GF63 with a 40 watt RTX 3050. You're going to get things like the MSI Bravo 15 with the RX 5500M. Remember, this is the 5500M, not the 6500M. I don't recommend the 6500M. I recommend the 5500M. So the MSI Bravo 15, we have talked about it many times. And then we have the Acer Aspire 5 with the RTX 2050. Now, among the three laptops, just a simple baseline. The Bravo 15 will probably give you the best gaming performance, whereas the Acer Aspire 5 will be the best for video editing. So if you are a beginner video editor, let's say you're doing freelancing, you want to start video editing, then the Aspire 5 will be the best option because of Intel Iris Xe graphics in the 12th gen Intel processor, as well as the RTX 2050, which is not as good as the RTX 3050 in terms of gaming because of low power and half the memory bus. However, it has the same RTX 3000 encoders and decoders for video editing. So overall, try to target these laptops as close to the 50,000 rupees price range as possible. Try to stay in the 50 to 51,000 rupees price for these laptops. Alright, moving on. Okay, so the next segment is from the 55,000 rupees price range to the 65,000 rupees price range. And in this price range, you will mostly find laptops with the RTX 3050, the more powerful versions with more powerful CPUs and more powerful GPUs, alright? So we have the Asus TUF F15 with the 11400H and the RTX 3050 90 watt-hour battery, as well as Thunderbolt 4 port. This is probably the best one that I've seen at the lower range. If you are a content creator, if you are into video editing, I recommend the Intel laptop over the Ryzen laptops if you're seriously into video editing because of, again, the Intel Iris Xe GPU in the 11th gen and 12th gen CPUs, alright? So the TUF F15 is there, the Ideapad Gaming 3 with the 6600H RTX 3050, which is probably going to be one of the better, performance-oriented laptops for best gaming performance, whereas the Asus TUF will be best for video editing performance. Then you have the Acer Aspire 7, the Victus, the Ideapad Gaming 350 800H version, which also sometimes is available for around the 62,000 rupees price range. The Victus 16, the Acer Nitro 5, and the Ideapad Gaming 3 with the 6GB RTX 3050. But keep in mind one thing guys, even I recommend the 6GB RTX 3050 to be under 70,000 rupees. If it is over 70,000 rupees, it is not worth it. So yeah, overall, in this 55 to 65,000 rupees price range, you will get 30-50 laptops, and you have to decide it based on what you like. The Asus TUF will be best for video editing, the Ideapad will be the best for gaming performance, and the HP Victus will be the best for battery life. So choose which one you like, and try to aim for the 6GB RTX 3050, but try to buy it under 65,000 rupees price range. Otherwise, I don't recommend it. So that was the 55,000 rupees to 65,000 rupees price range. It is filled with RTX 3050 laptops. Alright, so moving on. Okay, next up is the 65,000 rupees to 75,000 rupees price range. And in this price range, I'm going to start with a couple of content creation focused laptops. Let's say you want to buy a laptop with a good display, thin and light design so you can carry it around and use it for content creation or content consumption. Then we have the Asus VivoBook Pro 15 OLED with a stunning OLED display. Still, it has got a 5600H and a 50 watt RTX 3050, 6GB of RAM. Overall, stunning laptop for content creation, content consumption, and also for great longevity. Battery life will be great with this laptop. And you also have the VivoBook 16X, which is an even thinner laptop than this. And this one is slightly more powerful because this one has the 12450H. So in terms of video editing performance, it will be slightly better. It will be quite a bit better than the 5600H in the VivoBook Pro 15. But obviously it also costs more money. But again guys, as I said, try to purchase these laptops under the 75,000 rupees price range, not over that. Over that I don't recommend it. All right. So yeah, in terms of content creation and content consumption, these are the two laptops that I would recommend. All right. And then if you want real gaming performance, and the king of this segment, the king of this 65,000 rupees to 75,000, 80,000 rupees segment is definitely the new Acer Nitro V with the Intel Core i5-13420H and the RTX 4050. Currently it is available in stock in Acer website at just 73,000 rupees, and the 16GB version is available at just 75,000 rupees. It just gone out of stock, but it was available in stock just a few hours ago. But yeah, these two are the best laptop deals. It's also available on Amazon, but at an increased price. So this Acer Nitro V is definitely the clear champion of the 70,000 rupees price range. The RTX 4050. This is the absolute correct price for the RTX 4050. It is significantly better than the 3050. Okay, and it is like the RTX 4050 is just almost as fast as almost as fast as a fully powered 3060, especially with Nvidia's DLSS 3 frame generation. So overall, amazing laptop at this price range, highly recommended. All right, it's basically the king of this segment, 70,000 rupees price range segment. This is the best one. All right, moving on. Now, the 75,000 rupees to the 85,000 rupees price range is completely ruled by the Lenovo lock. With this particular configuration, you have to come to the Lenovo website. You can go to the link in the description and come to this website, and you have to customize the laptop. All right, and these are the components that you should choose. So for the CPU, you have the incredible Ryzen 5 7640HS, probably the fastest 6-core CPU currently available. And in terms of the GPU, you have to go, okay, first of all, you have to select 1440p display, 100% DCI-P3, a fantastic display, and it automatically enables the RTX 4050. So it costs 90,000 rupees, which is a lot of money. I don't recommend at 90,000 rupees, but you come into the cart. Okay, so right now the coupon is unfortunately expired, but let me tell you, this coupon generally gives you around 5,000 rupees to 3,500 rupees discount. So check it out during the sales, and plus you can also get like cashbacks and everything. So you can actually bring this price down to 85,000 rupees for the Lenovo lock. So at that price, you're going to have a very powerful RTX 4050, very powerful CPU, the 7640HS, and also you're going to have a stunning 2560 by 1440p 100% DCI-P3 315Hz display. All right. So right now, yeah, as you saw, the coupon is not working, but it was working just yesterday. But again, check it out. After some time, the coupon may start working, and you can also apply student discounts, and you can also apply credit card discounts. So applying all those discounts, you can definitely bring this price down to 85,000 rupees. So at that price, it will be well worth it. Okay, next up is the 85,000 rupees price range to 95,000 rupees price range. In this price range, let's start with the creator focused laptop. Again, it's the Asus VivoBook 16X, which is a very thin and light laptop. It has Thunderbolt 4 port also, i5-12450H, and a 50-watt RTX 4050. So again, guys, very thin and light laptop, content creation focused. This is basically a replacement to the Apple M2 laptop, Apple M2 MacBook Air, right? So this is the replacement to that laptop from in the Windows world. And so yeah, in terms of creator focused laptops, this is a pretty good deal because it's extremely thin and light, and also has Thunderbolt 4 port, 12 Gen Intel and RTX 4050. So for content creators, they can go for this. And otherwise, if you are a gaming, if you want a gaming laptop, then it's the Lenovo lock, but this time with the Ryzen 5 7640HS, but with the RTX 4060, which is again a big upgrade over the RTX 4050. And it also has 16GB of DDR5 5600 MHz RAM, and it also has a good 100% sRGB Quad HD display. Alright, and it costs just under 1 lakh rupees. But again, guys, credit card discounts you can apply, and you can also apply the coupon. But at the moment, the coupon is not working for some reason. So you can either apply the custom off coupon, or you can apply the student discount coupon that you can generate. All right. So again, if you want the ideal gaming laptop under this price range, you can go for the Lenovo lock 4060, but at 95,000 rupees price range or so. All right. The next segment that we have here is the 95,000 rupees to 115,000 rupees price segment. And if I want to start with the content creator focused laptop, then it would be the VivoBook 16X, but this time with the RTX 4060 and the i7-12650H. thin and light, quite powerful. This laptop is comparable to the Apple M2 Pro, MacBook Pro, whatever it is, right? So content creators can look for this laptop. However, if you are a gamer, then we have plenty of options. With the Acer Nitro 5, excellent deal with the RTX 3070 Ti. We've got the Lenovo Lock with the Ryzen 7 7840HS and RTX 4060. We have the Asus TUF F15 with the RTX 4060, as well as we have the Asus TUF E15 with the RTX 4050. This one I'm going to talk about in a minute. But otherwise, if you are looking for gaming performance, then choose any of these. You can choose the TUF F15, you can choose the Lock, you can choose the Nitro 5. I just made a video on the RTX 4060 versus RTX 3070 Ti, and also primarily comparing the Acer Nitro 5 to the Lenovo Lock to help you decide which is the better laptop. In my opinion, the Lenovo Lock is one of the best balanced laptops in my opinion, because it is much more efficient in terms of both CPU and GPU compared to the Nitro 5. But the Nitro 5 is pure muscle. It is also very powerful, good display, and it also has a very powerful RTX 3070 Ti. So both of these laptops are excellent choices. You decide based on your budget and requirements. I personally prefer more efficient laptops, and so I like the Lenovo Lock more than the Nitro 5. The Asus TUF F15 is also an excellent choice. If you want a laptop that is more focused for content creation, then I would choose the Asus TUF F15 because of the i7-12700H and the i6 iGPU, which is great for video editing. And at 1,10,000 rupees, again, it's also a fantastic deal. Okay, now let me talk about the Asus TUF A15 with the last generation Ryzen 7 7730H, which is basically rebranded Ryzen 7 6800H, and it's got a fully powered RTX 4050 at 1 lakh rupees. I know it looks like a little bit overpriced, but let me tell you, this is the only laptop in this segment that will give you both high performance in terms of both CPU and GPU. Like GPU obviously will be lower than the 4060 and 3070 Ti, but it will also give you much longer battery life, because this is the only laptop with Ryzen processor and 90 watt-hour battery in this segment. Because if you know, the Nitro 5 has Intel processor and very small 57 watt-hour battery, which means the battery life will be the poorest in the Nitro. The Lenovo Lock has a very efficient Ryzen processor, but it only has 60 watt-hour battery. The TUF F15 has a large battery, 90 watt-hour, but it has an Intel processor. However, it's only the TUF A15 which has both Ryzen processor as well as a 90 watt-hour battery. So that's the USP of the Nitro of this TUF A15. That is pure efficiency, both in terms of CPU, GPU, and battery life. So choose based on your preference, guys. Moving on. Okay, next is the 115,000 to the 125,000 rupees price range, which is a bit of a stretch for these laptops. First of all, okay, the Acer Helios Neo 16, this price was 1,30,000 rupees just a few hours ago, but the price has increased. But yeah, the main USP of this laptop is that it has got a good display, 500 nits display, and also i7-13700HX. So if you want pure CPU muscle along with a good GPU RTX 4060, then maybe you can go for this laptop. But again, at 1,30,000 rupees or so, when it is on sale, it is a bit too overpriced for a 4060 laptop. That is just my honest opinion, considering that laptops like the Asus TUF F15, the Lenovo Lock, the Nitro 5 3070 Ti, they offer same or better performance than this laptop, but at much lower price. So keep that in mind. The main selling point of this laptop is the i7-13700HX, which is a 16-core CPU. So in terms of CPU performance, this thing is amazing, but overall not the best value. Another laptop is the Nitro 16. Again, similar type of deal with the Acer Helios Neo 16. They have the same body, the same kind of display, 400 nits 1080p display for the Nitro 16, but it has got a much more efficient Ryzen 7 7840HS CPU along with 90 watt-hour battery. So you choose the Acer Helios Neo 16 purely for CPU muscle, and you choose the Acer Nitro 16 purely for battery life. So Acer Nitro 16 will give you the similar gaming performance, but it will also pack a much better battery life than the Helios Neo 16. So again, choose between your preferences. However, both of these laptops are overpriced for 4060 laptop. Keep that in mind. I would recommend both of these laptops to be under 125,000 rupees. Otherwise, it is just a bit of a stretch in my opinion. Next up is the 125,000 rupees to around 1,45,000 rupees price range, and there's only one laptop that fits the bill in my opinion. that is this Helios Neo 16. The price of this laptop was just again a few hours ago, it was just 1,44,000 rupees or so, but now the price has increased. Again guys, I don't recommend this laptop at 1,70,000 rupees. I recommend this laptop at around 1,40,000 rupees or so, because above that I cannot recommend an RTX 4070. An RTX 4070 is one of the worst GPU launches ever from Nvidia in terms of laptops GPUs, because it only has 8GB of VRAM and it costs so much money. This RTX 4070 you should only buy if you can get this laptop at around 1,40,000 to 1,40,000 rupees. Above that, I do not recommend it. Alright. And plus this laptop also has an Intel Core i9-13900HX, which is a 24 core CPU. So in terms of CPU muscle, this laptop has it all. So extremely powerful CPU and also an RTX 4070 with only 8GB of VRAM. I just get infuriated when I see this RTX 4070 GPU. Again guys, don't buy this over 1,40,000 rupees. Try to stay under that budget. Otherwise, I don't recommend it. Alright, so the next segment is around, the 2 lakh rupees price range, because between 1,50,000 rupees and 2 lakh, I don't have any recommendation. All laptops are trash. They have only 8GB of VRAM, which I do not recommend in 2023, especially when you pay that much amount of money. So the next jump should be 16GB of VRAM, and there is only one laptop that is kind of in this price range, which is the Asus ROG Scar 15 last year version with the i9-12900H and a 150 watt plus 15 watt dynamic boost RTX 3080 Ti with 16GB of VRAM. So I cannot recommend you any 4070 laptop because they only have 8GB of VRAM in this price range. So this is the only logical choice, 16GB RTX 3080 Ti. I know pricing is extremely high for this, but it is what it is. This is the only laptop that I can recommend you guys, honestly. So yeah, 3080 Ti, 16GB, 240Hz display, Quad HD display, i9-12900H, 30GB of RAM, and a pure high-end laptop. This is alright. For the final two laptops, basically sky is the limit. You don't have any, budget limitation. However, I still recommend you to buy these laptops at around the 2.5 lakhs range. The two laptops are the Acer Helios 16 and the Asus ROG G14, both with RTX 4080. The G14 RTX 4080 I believe is like 125 watt variant, whereas the Helios 16 is a 175 watt RTX 4080. Overall, the Helios 16 is going to be more performance. Obviously, it's got the i9-13900HX and a fully powered RTX 4080. So if you want a fully maxed out, most powerful gaming laptop at around this price range, then this is it, the Helios 16. But if you want the best balance of compact form factor, you want compact powerhouse performance, you want a extremely thin and light and small chassis, high performance gaming, and also great battery life, then the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is a unique laptop because of its form factor. 14-inch, very small size, high performance CPU, GPU, as well as long battery life. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. All the laptops that I mentioned in this video will be linked down in the description with suggested price brackets that you should try to adhere to, and also consider joining our Telegram community. The laptops are all linked in our pinned messages in our Telegram community. We also keep updating this list with the best deals whenever they come up. We try to update it as fast as possible. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.